I'm not letting it go.
All right, well, don't let it go. But I do want to say, first of all, congratulations. And I think this is a movie that is so important at this time in our country. And so it really is something that everyone should see if they haven't seen. But did you understand the undertaking and what you were making when you started this journey? Now look at it today. Did you understand?
That's a great question for Peter Fair.
I think that's
I do.
Do I need to talk into this?
Yeah, you're talking to that, or unless we will never hear you. Unless we'll never hear you.
I think we did know that it was something significant, and we knew we wanted to get it right. And I'll tell you one thing: nobody in town wanted to make it until these two guys and Linda jumped on board. Mm-hmm. And still, we had no studio, and yet it all came together, and it's their belief in this project and Octavia's that carried the day, and that's the truth. Like, this movie wouldn't have gotten made except that they believed in it right there.
The chemistry between you two is incredible, but I want to know this. At what point did you stop eating, Viggo? At what point did you put the food down? Because you did some things with food that I've never seen before.
No, I stopped right away. I was the last few weeks. It was kind of like, gotta have that third dinner. Geez, And so it was less fun going the other way. But it was great. We're in Louisiana. I mean, great food. So.
I've never seen somebody eat more sausage.
Ever, right? Ever.
The day I was eating all that sausage, she was deathly ill. So she was like already nauseous. So I'd be talking to her with a sausage in my mouth.
And a cigarette. And I had to come out with a huge plate of meat.
Mahershala, so many people don't know about Dr. Shirley. And now after this movie, he is someone that they are searching out and learning about. What did it mean to represent a man like that, a hero who was a hidden hero?
I think I feel this the same way as I do about Dr. Shirley as I do about the Green Book in itself, in that this film has become a talking point, a starting point for people to be able to take their research and understanding of it further. And of course, if those who already are familiar with it, and familiar with Dr. Shirley, then they already know that. But so many people haven't been exposed to him and his genius and just the man. And I'm honored to just have an opportunity to step in his shoes and for a short period of time, for a moment in his life, and get to tell that story alongside of Viggo as Tony Vallelonga.
Yeah, and by the way, how good does it feel to have that Golden Globe? Because you're holding it like...
It feels all right. It's a little heavy.
But it feels good, doesn't it?
I might need like a shoulder surgery afterwards, but I'm good. No,
it's worth the surgery, right?
Yeah. And this is like, you can't do this by yourself. Like, this brother pushed me every single day and was so supportive, and there was days when I didn't feel like I really had it, either physically or mentally, and how I got there, me personally, was because of him and Pete. And so I owe so much of this to Viggo. So I'm very, very grateful, man. Thank you, brother.
I want to ask you about those who have criticized the movie, because I was shocked to read some of the criticisms where people say, oh, this is whitewashed racism. It makes it palatable for everybody. What do you say? How do you respond to those people?
I'll respond.
Please, Octavia, please.
I think it's crazy to give the mic to someone who is been under attack. Listen, this is probably going to be controversial, but I don't follow negative energy. Mm-hmm. I just don't. I can only answer what drew me to this project, and hopefully that will change some hearts and minds. And for me, it was about the fact that I have been a part of movies where there were white saviors and where we didn't have agency. And I thought Dr. Shirley's story, an African-American man, affluent, educated, powerful, beautiful, elegant, the fact that he had agency and he had the connections that he had, and he decided he could have taken the easy route and just went on a metropolitan tour, but he decided to hire Tony Vallelonga to take him through the Deep South. That meant something. It means something today, and I think it's an important thing.
When nobody else was doing that.
When no one was doing it.
He chose to do that. Every other black artist had a black driver.
Exactly.
So Don Shirley was kind of flipping people off a little bit and progressive. and doing something really brave. So anyway, that's my
So for those people who feel that he was a magical Negro, he was magic.
He was
pure magic.
He was magic.
So that's what I say to that.
And Nick, what does it mean to you to see this story come to light? And tonight, I saw you standing up there. What were you thinking about after the movie was announced in the win?
I was thinking about my parents, and I just want to say everyone here took so much. It was meticulous, from the writing of the script to the story Pete wanted to put on the screen, to the actors, to Octavia's participation, and Mahershala himself. So when it came to Dr. Shirley, we took so much care to make sure this was right. We did it with love and respect for him throughout the whole thing. His portrayal is magnificent and beautiful.
It's incredible.
And
it's incredible.
If there's any negative, I feel terrible about that, because it all came from love. And I'll say this, Dr. Shirley approved everything that's in the script, and there were things he did not want. So it wasn't a full bio of him. It was the story of him on the trip with my father. He approved that, and we tried to honor that and respect it. And I think his name is out there in the world. He's portrayed magnificently.
Yep.
And it was an honor to do that. And I think we all cared so much, every part of it. And Pete really was on top of everything.
Listen, you made a movie that people are proud to see. Then when you leave the theater and you're proud of that movie, you've done something well. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I really, no.
Appreciate that.
It was fantastic. No, it was phenomenal.
It means a lot.
Congratulations.